Episode 7. I knew I was right, man. Investigation skills right here, man. If you need help finding out who somebody is, call me. All right, I'll help you out with my investigation skills. I knew it was him. But I'm still not sure. I don't know, man. I might. It might be it might be something else. Oh man, but this episode was focused on Rand. All right, it was focused on Rand's mom. This is the first time I ever seen anything like that. All right, in the history of my life, in any movie or TV show, I never seen a pregnant woman fighting off dudes like she was, man. I'm talking about that first. Rand's mom is a beast. She's in labor and she's fighting off dudes, man. Just it doesn't seem like she's even struggling fighting them, man. Imagine if she wasn't in labor. They wouldn't even stand any chance at all. She wouldn't even got injured, nothing. My question is, what was she doing in the battle in the first place? Was that army or whatever that was, kingdom, was that trying to go to the Aiel and take over what they're doing? Or she was sent on a mission while she was pregnant? That's insane. She said, all right, you know what? I can't let you guys go by yourself. You don't know what you're doing. I'm a beast, all right? I'm going. But lady, you're in labor. I don't care. Don't even worry about it. If I have the kid while we're doing the thing, then whatever. I'll still beast mode everybody while I'm having my kid. And she did, man. And she did, man. She went beast mode on them dudes, man. She went beast mode on them dudes. She is a beast, man. It's too bad that she died. We ain't gonna be able to see more of her. But that gets me excited to see more of the Aiel. Her fighting with a baby inside of her about to give birth. Listen, you know the Aiels are bad. You know that they mean business. They mean business. She meant business and she took care of it. She got stabbed and she still had her kid. And she ripped the blade out and just destroyed everybody. Oh, man. And she would have destroyed destroyed Rand's adopted father too. She would have destroyed him. I wish I could have seen a little bit of that before he was like, all right, you know what? I'm good. We're going to let you go. We're going to have the kid and we'll see what happens. I would have liked to see them fight for a little while. Man, that was a great. You see how that opening was? You see the opening to that episode right there, episode 7. That's how you open an episode. Take notes, man. That right there, you showing how beast mode the Aiels are. And you guys in the comment section were telling me, zoom in on that scene right there, the preview scene. Zoom in. And I was saying, it looks like Rand. It looks like Rand. Go back and watch that. Right? Go back and watch my reaction to this episode. All right. The episode trailer. I called it. It looked like Rand. All right. And then you guys were saying, oh, you're going to be shocked. It's going to blow your mind when you find out who is that. It's going to blow your mind. And then I was thinking, that's probably Rand's mom. That's probably Rand's mom, right? I should have did a video before I did this, man. Oh, a lost opportunity right there, man. No. I don't like lost opportunities. That was a lost opportunity right there. I should have said, hey, it's Rand's mom and she's destroying people. And she did it while she was, I'm going to keep stressing that. She did it while she was giving birth to him too, man. Whew. I can't wait to see more of the Aiels, man. Show me more of those. You see the battle sequence? The battle sequences are what I want to see. The hand-to-hand combat, the weapon-to-weapon combat. That's what I want to see. I want to see beast mode with that. That's what I want to see. All right. The magic is cool. Like I said, it's cool. All right. Moving your hands, you know, ripping people apart with the magic. That's cool. But it's nothing like seeing a battle like that. Your skills in weapon combat and hand-to-hand combat. That's what I like to see. Man, that was sick. That was a sick opening scene to this episode, man. Are you kidding me? Wow. Good job. Whoever directed this episode, good job. You threw that right at us right away. You say, hey, look, you want to grip people? There you go. There you go. You're gripped. There's no way you're not going to watch the rest of this episode after seeing that opening scene. All right? No way. There is no way. Man. And as soon as I saw that flamingo blade, I was like, that's his pops right there. That's his pops, man. So he wasn't even, that's not even his real father, man. That's not even his real father. Whew. Ah, man, this is one of them parts where you just gotta rock back and forth like this, man. Like you just want to see the next episode right now, man. I just want to see it. I just want to see it right now, man. Give me the episode. Come on, hey Amazon, let me ask you something, all right? Bezos, come here, man. I know you watch my channel, Jeff. How do I get the episodes early? All right. For next season. Jeff, come on, man. Talk to me. Email me, DM me on Twitter. Come on, man. Shot in the comment section. Let me know, Jeff. Let me know, Jeff. Come on, man. Let me know, how do I get the episodes early for next season? Come on. Tell me, man. I think we can work a deal out. All right. We can work a deal out, me and you, Jeff. I know you got all the money in the world, but you don't have this guy right here. All right. Money can't buy me. But let me get the episodes early for next season. Come on, Jeff. Come on, Mr. Bezos. Come on, man. Me and you. Come on. Anyways, back to this episode. Are you kidding me, man? The flamingo blade. Oh, man. And I know it's a heron, okay? I know it's a heron. I first thought it was a flamingo, all right? And then I thought it was another bird. But you guys corrected me in the comments section. It's a heron, all right? I got it. It's a heron. Thank you. Whew. Heron blade. That's sick, man. That is sick, right? That's a nice reveal. That is a nice reveal. Ah, man. So they can't channel in the Waygate. They can't. According to Loyal, they can't channel in the Waygate. So I don't know if they're not permitted to, like if they can't do it, or if they do, it unleashes some type of evil, like it did with the black wind. So I don't know about that. I got to do more research about that. That's when my research skills come in, and you guys in the comment section, you guys can let me know too. And I'm gonna bring something else up. We didn't see Loyal anymore when they got to the city. The city's called Faldara, right? Faldara. We didn't see him anymore. I'm not saying that anything happened to him, but we didn't see him anymore. I love that character, man. Loyal, I just want to give you a big hug, man. I just want to give you a big hug. So if I ever meet you, actor of Loyal, I hope you're wearing your costume. I hope you're wearing your whole paint, everything. So it'll be like I'm hugging a real life Ogier. I want to see that, man. And I want to hug a real life Ogier, man. Come on. Jeff, make that happen, man. Bezos, make that happen. Come on, man. Me and you, Jeff. We can do big things together, me and you, man. Come on. But yeah, man, that black wind, that's a scary thing right there. That is scary. That is very scary. And we hear Waldo in this episode too. Mr. Waldo. Patton Waldo. That's his name. Where's Patton Waldo? He's in this episode. You hear him whistle. All right. I don't know how he's getting in these Waygates. But you hear Moraine later on say the Dark One is moving his armies through the way gates, and I guess that scared the big guy, the guy with his hands behind his back. I don't know his name, but you know my feelings about guys who have their hands behind their back. Don't mess with them. But it scares him. All right, this is not a dude. Doesn't seem like a dude that's easily frightened, and that right there scared him. So that's interesting right there. The Dark One does not usually move his armies through the way gates, and he is. So I guess that's how Patton is able to move through the way gates. I'll get more to that later on. I'll get more to that later on, baby. Yeah, this one was good, man. This one was, I don't want to say it was the best one, but it was we're gonna wait till next episode, and then I'm gonna decide which episode I thought was the best one. Man, Nynaeve is powerful, man. Nynaeve is powerful. She just like force field all the Black Wind. She force fielded them and took out that wind, man. She is really powerful. Like, how could you not want to be an Aes Sedai? I don't know, like, with that type of power. But then you got to deal with the politics aspect of the tower too. That's the thing. Once you become an Aes Sedai, it's politics left and right. There's stuff you can't do. There's stuff you can do. You can't tell a lie. You know, you take the oaths, all that kind of stuff. So I could see why someone who doesn't want to do that, she'll stay away. She'll stay away from the White Tower because she doesn't want anything to do with the politics. All right. And I agree with that. Just, you know, stick to your guns. Stick to your feelings about who you are and what you're doing. You're not hurting anybody with your power. You're healing people. You're protecting people. So just stay away from the White Tower. Do your thing. Do your thing, Nynaeve. Do it. You're doing great, man. And I gotta mention real quick, man, the acting in this episode. It seems like the acting is just progressing every episode, just getting better and better and better. These actors, I'm kind of tired of Rand crying, but he can cry on cue just like that. It's like the director's like, all right, start crying. He's just like, and just the tears start flowing, and it's like, Egwene, I love you. Come on, girl, please don't leave me. And it's just flowing. The tears are flowing, man. But that's everybody in this episode right here is crying. Like, they just keep crying and crying and crying, and I love it. This scene, right, man, I'm gonna get to that scene later on, the one where they're arguing, because we'll get to that, but let me talk about the other stuff real quick, okay? So Moraine warns them, say, hey, Dark Wind's coming. Make sure you don't listen to whatever the Dark Wind says. She's gonna talk to you. Do not listen to anything that the Dark Wind is saying. So you hear, you know, the conversations that she's having, or the Dark Wind is having with the people, and it's scary. That's a scary thing. It's like if the Dark Wind is here right now and it says, oh, your wife is doing this and this and that, and you're not gonna get that promotion at your job because you suck. You're no good, man. You need to go back to doing this. Somebody in your life is gonna die soon. That's scary stuff right there. And you don't know if what she said is telling the truth or lying. That's the thing right there. You don't know. Moraine says don't listen. She's just trying to get in your head, but you don't know. Like, you don't know. It messes with your mind. The wind messes with your mind. That's what it does. That's what it does. And if it affected them as soon as they got out of the ways, yeah, they were hurt. They were hurt. So the wind is just trying to, what that is trying to do is trying to put a barrier in between each character, right? Trying to put a barrier in between each character so they no longer want to work together. Then they start hating each other. That's what they want. They want the Dark Wind wants, or the Black Wind wants to separate them. That's what he wants, or that's what it wants. So, man, that was a great scene, man. This whole episode has great scene after great scene after great scene. Man, so good. So good. So they get to Faldara and they go talk to my man with the, you know, with the hands. He's a beast, man. He's a beast. They start talking to him and he's protecting a girl that has the one power. I don't know how it works, man. He says we're known for protecting one of our own, and he says about, you know, our armies of Trollocs coming and they taking care of them. So this lady is important. She's important, and she was a part of the White Tower at one point, but Moraine says that she wasn't strong enough to get through whatever they go through when they get to the White Tower, because she has the ring, but there's no color, or there's no pearl or whatever that is inside of the ring. There's nothing in there. So she has the ring, and I guess she still wears it to remember or reminisce about when she was at the White Tower. I don't know, but I that character right there, she's gonna come into play, I think, later on down the road. She's gonna be an important character because she can obviously channel, but how powerful is she? I don't know. She didn't get through the trials at the White Tower. Maybe she just didn't want to. I don't know. I don't know how it works, man. I don't know how the White Tower works yet. There's still information that's incoming, and man, I just want everything. I want everything thrown at me right now. Like, just give me the episodes, man. I don't want the episodes because it gives me time in between each episode to talk to you guys and just discuss what I think about the episode and what I think is coming. Man, so I'm curious about this girl, the girl that threw the, you know, the flames, and I thought it was Egwene, but it wasn't Egwene. It wasn't her. So, in the portal, right, we see Egwene. She channeled, right, and that's what it seemed like. Where did Trolloc come from, too, man? Where did the Trolloc come from? I'm going back to the ways, man. I'm going back and forth. There's gonna be times where I jump from one part to another to another to another. So just give me patience. Like I said, this might be an hour something. I mean, you already know how long it is. So it might not be an hour. I don't know. I'm still recording this right now. So it's crazy, man. The Trolloc is in there. Patton is in there. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, man, but I want to know. I'm not gonna read the books until this whole series is over, most likely, man, because I'm having so much fun not knowing anything. All right, I don't know a dang thing, and I like to keep it that way. I want to keep it that way. So Moraine tells this woman right here, I don't know what's her name, send a message to the White Tower to go and find Matt. And this was interesting. She says send the message to the red Ajas. Ajas, right? Ajas. Send it to the red Ajas. So I don't know what's going on there. I think she might think that he's gonna go back for the dagger and is going to mess with him. And the red Ajas they're no nonsense. That's no nonsense group right there. Hey, we suspect that you're channeling. Hey, we'll take you out and we'll deal with the consequences later on. So that's probably what it is. That's probably why she said, you know what, send the reds, because yeah, they're gonna need the reds to find Matt and make sure he's not doing anything crazy. So that was interesting right there. I thought she was gonna send it to the Almond Siege, but the Almond Siege, I don't know. See, that's another thing. I don't know if she can even leave the tower. Can she leave the tower? Can she? I don't know. Can she leave the city? There's things that I don't know. We'll find out down the road. Hopefully, we'll just find out later on. So they're walking down the street, right? They're walking down the street, and Patton walks past Perrin, and Perrin's like, "Did I just see Patton?" And he turns around. And he's still walking, and you can hear him laughing. You can hear him laugh. I can't wait to do my rewatch. When I do my rewatch, I'm gonna break down this whole thing. That video might be an hour long, so just be prepared for that, because there's a lot in this episode that I need to go back and check out. There is a lot. So please subscribe and hit the notifications when I post that video. There's a bunch of stuff that I missed. There's a bunch of stuff that I missed, and I take notes throughout the episode. And I try not to pause, so I'm writing stuff and I might miss something that pops up on screen or something said. So I'll catch that on my rewatch. So be ready for that one, because that one might be really long, okay? Really long. Be prepared for that one too. So yeah, man, he sees Patton, he turns around and Nynaeve is like, what's the matter? What's going on? And he's like, did I just see Patton? And then she was like, what? Patton? You talking about Patton, the merchant? And she tells him, he's dead. He died in the town. So is Patton a ghost? Is he a ghost that only the group sees? He might be, because he was in Shadow Lagov too. There's no way for him to be because if he's working for the Dark One, the city's gonna know that and is gonna try to kill him. Because I don't know, the city of Shadow Lagov and the Dark One have some type of beef going on. I don't know what the beef is, but they have some type of beef going on. That's why everybody's scared of that place. There's some beef there, and I hope there's a backstory, man. I hope there's an episode dedicated to that city. I want to know more about Shadow Lagov. I want to know more about that city. I feel like that city deserves its own episode, or maybe several episodes, honestly, because I really don't want to see just a short on that city. That city really deserves its own episodes. Please, please. Give me episodes. Maybe we'll get a prequel series and they'll shed light on what exactly happened in that city. I mean, you hear Lan talking about it, but I want to see it. I want to see it with my own eyes. I want to know exactly what happened, how it happened, how terrible the people were in that city to cause this evilness to come upon them and kill everybody. I want to see it. I need to see that. Please give me that. Give us that. Por favor. Okay, please. So is Patton a ghost, man? He might be a ghost. No, he can't be well, that was before he might have been dead. I don't know, man. Oh man. See that right there? That right there it gets me thinking, man. That's why I can't wait to do my rewatch. I'm going to break that down scene by scene, most likely, man. Oh, man, this was a great episode, man. This was a great episode. So then they go see this girl in the tavern. Moraine goes to see her, and she can see people's powers. She can see people's futures. And she tells Moraine, you know, this person has this person has that. And she sees Rand with a kid. That's the only one she really sees the future, right? So you see him with a kid. So that right there told me there's no way he's not making it back. If he goes into the heart of the earth, he's making it back because he has a kid. So he's a dragon. I have a feeling, man. I just have a feeling that he's not really the Dragon Reborn, and it was just it's just misguiding us. I don't know. I just have this feeling that even though it's pretty telling that he is the Dragon Reborn, I have a feeling that it's just I just have this feeling. I just have this feeling deep down inside of me that he's not really the Dragon Reborn, and they're just playing with us. But you see that scene when she sees his kid, so he obviously doesn't die. But another thing, he's not he's still young when she sees that. He's not like an old man. He's a young guy when he holds the kid. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That was great right there, but I still don't know what those visions mean. I mean, I know what they mean, but not really. It's the Rand, man. I don't know about Rand, man. Oh man. But she can see the powers. She can see the powers, man. And she can see Moraine. Moraine asks her, hey, what do you see when you look at me? And she says to her, the almond siege is going to be your downfall. The almond siege is going to be your downfall. Oh, man. And Moraine's just like, really? I think she saw them getting down too. She saw them getting down, and I don't know if I don't know what she knows about the White Tower and how you're not supposed to do certain things, and I don't know about this girl. She's an interesting character. I want to see more of her too. Maybe a little X-ray backstory on her, because Moraine knew her when she was a kid. She says it. So this right here, man, when Moraine says, hey, she tells him straight up, hey, you know what? If all of you go into the eye of the world, eye of the earth, whoever isn't the dragon is gonna die. She just tells him straight up, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. You're just gonna die. All right. I hate to say that, but hey, I'm just gonna lay it out on the table. Especially after Nynaeve says, you're lying to us. Stop lying to us. Don't you understand that she can't lie? And then she was just like, you know what? I'm just going to just lay it down. Listen, whoever's not the dragon, you're going to die. That's it. If we all go, if you're not the dragon, you're dead. That's it. So that's just flat out. Then they start crying, of course. Like, I don't want to die. You know, I have my whole life to live. Well, what if it's mad and we all go and we sacrifice ourselves for nothing because none of us are the dragons? It might be mad. This scene was great, man. This scene right here where they're talking and they're trying to decide whether or not they want to take the leap and go into the eye of the world with Moraine. And then they start arguing back and forth, man. These are scenes that I really love. It really shows how great an actor is when they can just argue back and forth, and you can see the emotions on their faces. And there was a scene, I'm going back to the ways, man. I'm going back to the ways. When you see Rand and Egwene, when you see them laying down, it cuts to bang, Perrin. He looks like he's hurt. He is hurting. It looks like he's hurting. As soon as I saw it, I was like, he's in love with Egwene. He's in love with her. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with and then they gotta start arguing about it. And then they start arguing about Matt, because they bring up, hey, if Matt is the dragon, you know, we're doing this for nothing. And then Egwene says, she just does this, man. And then that's what starts it. That's what starts. Hey, you never liked him anyway. You never liked him. You thought he was garbage, but you didn't know what he was going through. You didn't know, you know, behind the scenes. You know, he loves his sisters and he wants to take care of them, and you don't know how he grew up and this and this and that. And then the emotions start to pile. And then Nynaeve lets it fly. Stop fighting like them. She's not a trophy. And that's right there. That right there shows Rand that Perrin, he wanted her, man. He wanted her, and I think Perrin is still in love with Egwene. I think they're still in love, or he's still in love with her. But that scene was great, man. I love scenes like that, just arguing back and forth. You see how great an actor is when they can do that. And those, I love it. I love it. So Moraine knows. Moraine knows Lan wants to give Nynaeve some land chops. So, she says, hey, go ahead, go visit anybody you want to visit before we leave. And I like the wisdom too. I know about you. Come on now. I know. I can feel it. Oh man. So he goes visit his family, and then Nynaeve is tracking him. Not doing a good job though. I mean, I think she wanted to be obvious. He could tell. But then we get to see some of his family, and it looks like he just has teleportation, because he's in the room 1 second and then he's right behind her the next. So he has teleportation. What is going on with him? He has powers too, teleportation powers. This dude is like Nightcrawler. This dude is Nightcrawler, man. He has the Nightcrawler power. Oh man, what is going on? Teleportation. So they go and eat, and it was a great scene. That was a great scene right there. And then listen, I knew it was coming. They finally, with the lamb chops. She had lamb chops for dinner that night. Like, she had the soup. The soup was just the appetizer that they were eating with the family. And the main course for Nynaeve was the lamb chops, and she got him that night. She was like, listen, I'm not going to bed. Are you kidding me? Come on. We just spent a lovely evening together. I got to meet your family. It's on. Goes in his room, says, hey, you know what? We're doing this tonight. All right. We don't know if we're going to make it back from the Dark One's lair. We're doing this tonight. We got to get it done. And it happens. And I'm happy about it. Good job. Good job, me, too, for calling it. I knew it was coming. Man. Yes. Rand is shooting the arrows. And then Egwene comes. And they start talking. And I kind of figured this was going to be something. He wants her. But her dream was to be an Aes Sedai, go to the White Tower, become an Aes Sedai. That was her dream. All right, that's been her dream since she was little, I guess. That's what the assumption is from what they're talking. All right, and I was thinking, hey, you know what? After I heard that an Aes Sedai picks her warder, just have him be your warder, and that's it. You guys can live happily ever after in a tower. He can be your warder. You guys can do your thing behind the scenes and extracurricular activities. You can do it. And you have him to protect you. That's it. Good job. And they say here, you know what? Go to the tower. I'm gonna support you 100%. I'm going with you, girl. I'm going with you. Think I was gonna let you go by yourself? Nah, I'll be your warder. Come on now, we can do this. And then they do some behind the scenes stuff, and Rand, it cuts to him talking to his pops when he was on his way to take him to Nynaeve after they had the incident with the Trollocs, right? And he tells him about what happened with his mother. So he already knew that his mom had passed because giving birth to him, and his dad or his adoptive father told him about the blade and told him, hey, I'm sorry, because I guess he thought he was gonna die. So he wanted to, just give it all out there, put it all out there just in case. Rand knows now. You know what happened to your mother, and you know that I'm not your real pops. So that was a great scene right there. I like it. And then it shows the powers. And the thing is, you don't see it. This is what it all comes back to, not being able to see the stuff Like the I forget what they call it, man. The power that they do. You can't see it. The channeling, you can't see it. You can't see the channeling. And when he breaks down the door, you don't see the channeling around him. You don't see it. When Rand breaks down the door, you don't see it. But then it cuts to him doing it again, and he's remembering, right? And you can see he channeled in order to knock the door down. Okay. And then we thought, I at least thought, that Egwene, she was the one that channeled inside of the ways, but it wasn't her. It cuts to Rand. He's the one who did it to protect her. He's the one right there, man. He protected her. And then it shows and then it shows him and the black wind talking to him, saying,
deep down, no matter how fast
or how far you run,
you cannot escape your fate. You,
the Dragon Reborn.
You are the Dragon Reborn.
So I don't know about the Black Wind, man. I want to know more about the Black Wind too. Give me an X-ray on the Black Wind, because I want to see more of that too. I want to see how that even is a thing, how it came to be. But oh man, that was a great scene right there, man. I had the R.L. Steins the whole time on that scene. I had the goosebumps. Great, it was great, man. So Rand is the Dragon Reborn. I called it. My investigation skills, I'm telling you, man, they're on point. They're on point. My investigation skills, man. Great. And then he goes to see the girl in the tavern because he wants to know. He wants to know some of what she saw, and he wants her to tell him, hey, am I the Dragon Reborn? He needs to see. He needs to be reassured that he is a Dragon Reborn, and it just wasn't, a coincidence, and the Black Wind wasn't just playing with his mind. I think, man, it was great. She told him. She told him exactly what happened, what she saw. She gives him the backstory on his mother, of what she saw with his mother and his pops with the blade, with the flamingo blade. Great scenes, man. I'm telling you, this episode I can't wait to do my rewatch, because I'm gonna have probably like 3 pages of stuff here to talk about and break down, man. That's gonna be a long video. Oh man, it's gonna be great, man. I might have to start working on that tomorrow. I don't know, man. No, tomorrow's Spider-Man. But man, this right here, great episode. And they meet up in the room in Nynaeve's room, and where's Rand? And that knocking scene, that was a great scene, because I thought at first, I was like, oh, okay, is Rand going to the group and he's gonna tell them what what's been going on? Knock, 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 knock. Nynaeve opens the door and is Lan. And that was great. That transition was great. That scene right there was great. How they did it with the knock, 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 knock. I love it. I love how they did that, man. That was great. I really like that. So yeah, they did that. And Rand went to go see Moraine and tell him, it's me. I'm the dragon. And then she masks the bond. She masks the bond, so her and Rand can go fight the Dark One. And you know why she did that? Because she really doesn't want Lan to die. She doesn't want him to die. She wants him to live a life with Nynaeve now, because that's why she did that. She was like, you know what, I don't need him. I have the Dragon Reborn with me. We can take him on our side. There's no reason for anybody else to die. I have the Dragon Reborn. I'm powerful too. We can go do this on our own without anybody else dying. And hey, if I die, is whatever, you guys are still alive. You guys can still live a great life together, all of you. And that's it. They go into the blight. They go into the blight. That place looks scary, man. I can't wait to see the blight next week, man. Next week is the last episode. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, then you probably have somebody else that is better, and that's perfectly fine. But listen, this was a great episode, man. I really enjoyed this episode. And that was a great episode 6 was a great bridge. It was a great bridge to this episode. This episode was great, and I cannot wait. I really wanted to. I really wanted to see Rand's power. Like, I wanted to see how powerful he is, and we're gonna get to see that soon. I don't know if we're gonna get to see it in episode 8, but we're gonna get to see it soon. He's gonna be able to harness that power to the extreme. We're gonna get to see. Oh man, we're gonna get to see it, and it's gonna be the true power. The true power. I think that's what he has. Because there's the one power and the true power. And we're going to get to see the true power in episode 8. Man. Oh, man. That was it. That was it. This is my review of this episode. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Hit the notifications. I'll be doing my rewatch sometime this weekend, and I'll be posting it as soon as I'm finished. It's going to be a long one. I'm telling you, there's so many great things in this episode that I missed. I'm going to break down the scenes and tell you what I thought and tell you what I missed. You know, those videos are long. These videos are long, but this episode, my rewatch, it might be even longer. So be prepared. Leave yourself some time for that, okay? I love you guys so very much. I appreciate you guys for continuing to subscribe and continuing to share my channel on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you guys are sharing my channel. I really appreciate it. I want this channel to grow to crazy heights. I really do. And with your help, I can do that. With your help, we can continue to grow this channel, us together. Because I'm really enjoying the comment section. I'm really enjoying doing reviews, breakdowns, not just on the Wheel of Time, because we have The Witcher season 2 coming up too, and I'm gonna be doing some reviews for that. So please subscribe, please share this. Let's get this channel to 2,000 subscribers before next episode. All right, let's get this channel to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. That's maybe, we'll see. I don't know, but you guys can help. I know you guys can help. I love you guys. It doesn't matter. You know what? I love you guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best, regardless of how many subscribers I have. It doesn't matter. You guys continue to help me in the comment section. You guys continue to watch, and I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna keep saying that. I don't even care. All right, if you're sick of me saying that I love you and I appreciate you, too bad. You're gonna continue to get it. Seriously, thank you so much. Twitch.tv/Treadnlightly. I stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays on Twitch. The link is in the description below. Also my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, all those links are in the description. My email is in the description. I'm going to start putting that in the description. All right. So if you have any questions for me, email. If you want me to be on your show, email. I'm thinking about starting a show too. I'm still working some things out with the time. I might have to do a live show after this episode, though. I might have to do a live show after this, man. Like, maybe sometime this weekend or during next week before next episode. Let me know what you think. All right, please let me know in the comments what you think. Do you want to see me do a live episode? Do you know, not a live episode. Do you want to see me do a live show telling you what I think? Or you can see my notebook, like live edition. You can see it. It's right here. Live edition notebook. You can see it. Just let me know in the comment section. What's the best day for you? I can do it Saturdays. Saturdays would probably be the best day, but let me know, because I want everybody to be there. I don't want Dusty Wheel to be upset. I mean, I'm not sure. He won't be upset. Or unraveling the pattern, they won't be upset, man. Everybody, all their fans are gonna go to them. They ain't gonna watch me. So I want to try to avoid doing a show when they do a show. You know, we can all do this. We can coexist together without any, you know, bad blood or anything like that. All right. So I love you guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notifications. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. Links in the description. This was a good one, man. This was a good one. Rand, the Dragon Reborn. Nynaeve, she got the land chops. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.